Today's topic is black people, we put each other in a bind. I just kind of learned a few things like you ain't seen a black guy for a while. It's been years and he's tells you he's been living in other states and says, "Hey man, how's it going? What you been up to?" And he looks like he don't have nothing going on. He's trying to take everything you got. So you got to be careful for that. The friendly black guy, the one that's trying to be friendly to take everything you got, to try to gain your trust, to take all your money or to rob you. You got to be careful of that. You also got to be careful of the black guy that wants to ask you about your phone. Chances are he might try to steal your phone. And be careful with letting him give you a hug too. Somebody you haven't seen for a while, like a black guy, because you never know, they might give you a hug and get in your pockets. Got to be careful for a lot of those things, you know. On the white tip, you got to be kind of careful when they're selling cars, because of white folks that say, "Oh, I took this car to Alabama and back, and let me tell you a story about this car. This car right here is a great car. This car's been through a lot and it's still running." Those are the white people you got to worry about, the salesmen. Those are the ones that'll break you if you don't know what you're doing. And then the white people you have to worry about too, on top of that, is the ones you work with at the stores. Yeah, they act like they're your friend and everything at work, but they're talking about you bad behind your back. So they're really not your friends. It's just the act. So I like to say, you're a black guy, don't try to be fitting in with the white folks, because they really don't want to be around you. They just fake it. They just act like they do, but they really don't. They're just using you for information. So I wanted to talk about both races so people wouldn't just say, well, he's prejudiced against his own kind and he's an Uncle Tom. So I wanted to talk about both races. And another thing is I want to talk about is like, okay, guys say white women and guys say black women are totally different. Well, I feel like the white women, they give you more leeway, but they're just as evil as the black women are. Except the black women, they don't take as much mess. So I just need to tell a couple people that. The white women, they put up with a lot of shit. They act really quiet, like they don't know what's going on, but it's just a game. And there are some black women that act like they don't know what's going on, but it's just a game. But the majority of black women aren't putting up with bullshit. So a lot of black guys go with those white girls because they seem more naive to them, but we're really not as naive as they think they are. It's just a game they play, But to me, I think the thing about women in general is they just play the role that you want them to play. If you think that they're dumb, they're going to play dumb, but they're not really dumb. But I just wanted to talk about both races so nobody would say I'm an Uncle Tom. But give me your opinions on what I was saying. Tell me what you think.